My name is Kelly MacDonald. I may have been born with low vision, but did that stop me from living the life I wanted? No way! It barely slowed me down. Today, I'm a broadcaster, actor, sports fan, and all-around great guy. I'm also the host of my very own show, this show. I've made a bucket list of things I want to experience, people I want to meet, and places I want to see. So join me on my travels and take a look at things from my point of view. This is Blindsided with Kelly MacDonald.
Welcome to Blindsided with Kelly MacDonald, or AKA Welcome to My Dressing Room, where I just tripped over 3 lights, 2 tripods, a sandbag, all on the way to my makeup table. This week on the show, I put everyone's lives in danger by living my dream of becoming a pilot. The Canadian Harbour Aircraft Association was nice enough and foolish enough to show me the ropes. But first, I dare you. Let's see who I'm forced to entertain this week. Roll it!
Kelly, it's your boy Phil Agnello from work. You're always going off about how you can eat anything spicy. Well, I dare you to the Armageddon Hot Wings Challenge at All-Star Wings and Ribs.
Ooh, Phil just made a huge mistake. In Scottish, Kelly MacDonald translates to, I will destroy you at a hot wings eating contest. Dare me. All right, here are Phil and I at All-Star Wing and Rib, ready to get started with our challenge. And with us is...
Jessica Del Tufa, I'm the manager here at this location. You guys ready for this challenge?
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
So first things first, we're gonna start the Armageddon challenge. We're gonna have to fill out some waivers for you guys, so
Okay.
place that in front of you. With this waiver, you must finish a minimum of 10 wings in 30 minutes or less. You have to make sure that all the meat is off each single wing, and you can't use your fingers to pick them off. Please make sure you guys do not touch your eyes or any other body parts before washing your hands after you eat the wings. This is not a joke. It is extremely spicy.
Ooh.
If for whatever reason you guys regurgitate, you will have to clean up after yourselves. All right, here, let's sign the waiver.
Oh, can you give me a hand here?
Okay, I'll be right back with your wings, guys. Okay, guys, so here are the wings. Good luck, guys. You're gonna need it.
Thanks, Jess.
I'm not really looking forward to this right now, I gotta be honest.
Let's get at it.
All right, let's do it.
Here's a little small one I'll try first. Not bad. See how it hits when it goes down.
It's getting hotter.
It is an uncomfortable hot.
It's not really pleasant. You're just demolishing this. Yo, Kelly, I got boogers going everywhere.
Oh my God, that's a big drumstick. Let's go for the littler one. This stuff's coated in them.
It's like poison. This is really uncomfortable.
Oh.
I'm just like sitting here holding it, like too scared to bite into it. Oh, sorry, that was gross. I just spit a
Whole blob of it out.
I don't know how you're enjoying this.
I'll survive the wings and
If
die.
I die, you're in trouble. You gotta coach my T-ball team if I don't make it. All right, Kelly, we're gonna do a little recap of where we're at. Take you out. Like 1, 2, 3. Yo, you only got 4 more to go, buddy.
No, really?
I'm still on the first one. Yo, Kelly, this was so stupid to challenge you to do this, eh? This is like bad. Like, well, why did I do this? Hurry up and finish so I can quit. I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna drink a little water. I'm gonna get through one. I'm gonna get through one more at least. I'm gonna get 2. That's my goal.
Woo. I gotta try to win the shirt or whatever I get free. I don't want to pay for this.
I just took another bite. That is awful. Looking at a recap, I still got like more or less a whole plate here. And you are,
I think done, Phil.
yo, you're done. Kelly, I don't know how the you did that, honestly, man.
Let's call Jessica.
Let's see how you guys did over here. So Kelly, you finished all 10 wings in 13 minutes. That's quite impressive.
Awesome.
And Phil, you finished 1 in a bite. Not so good on your side there. So, for completing the challenge, you get a Survivor t-shirt, which says, I survived, across the center of the back there.
Awesome.
And Phil, your t-shirt says, you lose.
This is cruelty to service dogs, Otis, having to sit here and watch people eat on TV. It's spicy chicken wings, sunshine. Remember the last time you ate those? The diarrhea, the doggy Heimlich when you choked on the bones.
Nope, I'm a dog. No long-term memory. Need wings now.
And now for joking aside.
You guys, this is incredible.
We're so happy you could come over and meet our new baby.
As two blind parents, we really appreciate the support.
You bet.
Of course, for sure, obviously, yeah. Todd, honey, you're here, and I'm so glad. Why don't you go over and meet the new baby?
Oh, yeah, you guys. I'm so excited for the two of you and your little bundle of... Isn't he handsome? Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Wow. That's not a baby, that's a dog.
I know that. I don't know what's happening. I'm freaking out. Okay, they're so happy, and I'm afraid to say anything because they think it's a real baby.
Oh, I understand that, but we can't just stand there and just accept that there's a dog baby in the blanket.
Bring it up, like,
What?
lightly. We'll bring it up lightly.
Okay, we'll bring it up lightly.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, he's really going to town on that soother.
Ah, he could lick that all day. My mom said when I was a baby, I was the same way with my soothers.
Oh, I bet.
So, when did you birth him?
Oh, I didn't birth him.
No.
Nah, we used a surrogate. She was really nice. She used our sperm and egg. We got him from the hospital yesterday, and he's just so cute, and he's all ours.
All
aren't you?
ours.
Yeah, he's just he's a hairy little fella.
He gets that from me.
Wow, where does he get the tail from?
What?
Oh, I mean, where does he get his beautiful mouth from? His big, beautiful, and oh, his hands. All of them got 4 toes. 4 toes per hand.
I see what's going on here. You don't seem to think that two blind people can raise a child.
No.
No.
We're not saying that.
No.
Well, we can, and we will. I'd like you to leave, please.
I wasn't trying to.
Maybe we should just go.
Okay.
All right, you two, congratulations again on your human child.
There you go, Rex. Go get some kibble. That was hilarious.
Oh, man, a surrogate?
Congratulations on your human child. After the break, watch a blind guy fly a plane. Will I survive, or will there be a new host to end the show? Welcome back to Blindsided with Kelly McDonald. Stunt flying has always fascinated me. Well, this show's all about breaking barriers and not letting my lack of sight deter me from becoming a pilot. Off to meet the fine folks at the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association.
Let's check something off my bucket list.
I'm in Woodstock, Ontario, at the Canadian Harvard Aerobatic Team's headquarters. And the man that's going to guide me through it is...
Hello, Kelly. My name is Marco Rasconi. I am a member of the 4-ship display team, which performs in these beautiful yellow airplanes all over the United States and Canada.
Well, I'm very honored to be a part of this. Where do we get started?
Let's introduce you to the mighty Harvard.
Marco introduces me to this 2-seater, 65-year-old piece of Royal Canadian Air Force history.
The Harvard is such an amazing trainer as they taught student pilots all the basic skills that they needed to handle complex airplanes.
If you could fly this, you could fly anything.
If you could fly the Harvard, you could fly anything. I want you to reach out and I want you to touch the left-hand wing of the Harvard.
How far out does this wing go from the plane?
The wing itself is a 42-foot wingspan.
Marco tours me around the plane's exterior, so I get a feel for the main controls. The ailerons at the tips of the wings controls the plane left and right. The elevator towards the back of the plane controls the climb and descent, and the rudder at the rear contrasts the yaw forces of the powerful engine.
And speaking of the engine, let's go check it out. And here we are at the front of the Harvard. Whoa. If you reach inside, you'll actually feel for the Pratt & Whitney R1340 engine. It's 600 horsepower, 9 cylinders, which are arranged in a radial configuration. And finally, Kelly, if you reach up high, you'll actually feel for the propeller of the Harvard.
Oh, got it.
It's 9 feet 2 inches long, which rotates at around 2,200 RPM. The propeller is actually breaking the sound barrier, and it gives the Harvard its unique roar.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
So let's go flying. Kelly, here we are. The bright yellow Harvard has been towed outside on the Woodstock airfield. So we're actually going to take off and land on the grass today.
Now, my first challenge. This plane does not have an air bridge.
So I want you to put your right hand onto the fuselage and hold on.
Okay.
And I want you to take your left hand foot and actually climb on up onto the wing.
Second challenge. I have to fit in the cockpit to fly the plane.
Right in, yeah. Stand 2 feet on the seat.
Got
I
it.
want you to turn around, and then I want you to sit nice and gently.
Sit on the back of the seat. I'll slide down
There we go.
into this nice padded seat.
Nice.
All right.
Are you comfortable?
To be honest, it's a little tight.
So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take your left hand and I want you to position it on the throttle.
Oh, okay.
This is how I control the power that our radial engine will give us.
Feels like a bike handle.
So by pressing the lever forward, we're actually opening up the throttle and therefore getting more power to the engine.
Okay.
And when we bring it back, i.e. for a landing, the throttle will come all the way back.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to talk about is how the Harvard is actually flown by moving the stick, which if you feel with your right hand is right in the middle.
Oh, right between my legs. Okay.
It is. By bringing the stick back, we're actually raising the elevator and the airplane's going to climb. By pushing the stick forward, we're actually lowering the elevator and the airplane's going to descend.
Marco straps me into a 4-point harness and trades me my fedora for a headset. Then he briefs me on how I will pilot the plane.
And I'm going to actually tell you, Kelly, you have control. At which point I want you to reply, I have control.
Okay.
And that's the standard transfer of control between one pilot and another.
Marco climbs into his identical cockpit, 3 feet in front of me.
Contact!
Roger.
And we head out for the runway.
All right, Kelly, we're moving forward. Stick forward. Feel that? We're moving to the right. Pedal on the right. Left. Going down to the floor.
All right, I want you to follow me through on the controls as we take off the Harvard. Power's coming up. You all set? Follow me through. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Let's go fly
There goes
Harvard.
that throttle. There it goes. I can kind of see out the window that I sort of see a difference of ground and sky a little. How high up would we be now?
We are climbing through 1,500 feet above the ground. Okay, Kelly, you ready to take control of the Harvard?
I am.
You have control.
I have control.
Very nice. I want you to keep it right here.
Okay.
You're right and straight and level.
All right, I'll keep my hand on the stick.
Fantastic.
Feet are level on the pedal.
I want you to bring the stick to the right just a little. Right there. You're perfect.
I'm still feeling it the way we had it.
Exactly. And you're flying a perfect straight level airplane right now. Wow. Excellent work, sir. All right, Kelly, you ready to start heading back?
Yeah.
I want you to follow me through on the stick. That's going to be nice and easy. And I want you to follow me through as we land the airplane.
All right, stick going forward, throttle back.
After we land, I asked Marco if this plane made a pilot out of me.
Kelly, you did so incredibly well. We're so happy you made it out. And you didn't even need a barf bag, so you're absolutely good to go.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Man, that guy was way too happy to have a blind guy fly his airplane.
Yeah, hey, check out my crazy expensive airplane. Would you like to crash it?
Kelly did well, though. Too bad he didn't barf.
Ooh, I would love to eat a barf bag.
You know, me too.
This is your Inside Scoop.
Welcome to the Inside Scoop, news as we see it, with your host, Kelly McDonald.
And I'm Suzanne Shipley. Kelly, are you embroiled in a serious custody battle?
Should I even ask?
I am. I'm trying to get custody over my ex-boyfriend's car late at night while he's asleep.
That's not a custody battle. That sounds like car theft.
You sound like my lawyer.
Maybe you should listen to your lawyer.
Well, now you sound like my parole officer.
You have a parole officer?
What are you, my dad? Just kidding. I don't have one.
Let's get to the news.
All men leave me. Our top story today, the Toronto Blind Curling Club is organizing a blind golf tournament for charity this year. They decided on golf because, like curling, it's not a real sport either. That was a good one. Shipley, you did it again.
Well, I'm glad at least one of us is laughing.
Yeah, it's me. It is so good to laugh.
Next story.
Okay.
John Flanner, a lifelong blind Aston Villa soccer fan who's never missed a game, just released a book on the sounds of Villa Park. John said it's an incredible atmosphere in the stadium, and luckily because I'm blind, I didn't have to see how terrible the team has been for the last 20 years.
Oh, Kelly, another great one. I sure do love a blind pun.
That's not a blind pun.
Sure it isn't, Kelly. And I'm not currently under house arrest.
What?
What? The Royal National Institute of Blind People has complained that changes to roads in Norwich, England, have made it harder for blind people to get around. When asked for a comment, the Department of Transportation said, "Don't they understand? Our job is to make it harder for everyone to get around."
Now, that is a story I can relate to.
Right? Because you're hard to get around.
You're the worst person. The 2017 World Cheerleading Championships in Florida will feature para-cheer teams for the first time. Abled athletes will compete alongside athletes with disabilities in this historic competition.
Joining us today is the sighted captain of the squad, Lily Franklin. Lily, great to have you here.
OMG, great to be here. Go team! Suzanne, I love your hair.
Thank you. Tell us about this para squad.
Okay, so at first I thought it was gonna be super lame, but then Clara hooked up with Jake at the fall ball, and Sarah was devastated. So now whenever we practice, they fight, and it's lit.
Okay, let's talk about how the para-athletes are doing.
That is what I was talking about? Who is this greasy old dude?
OMG, I know, and I have to sit by him every day. So greasy.
Hashtag greasy.
Hashtag super greasy.
Maybe we could just stick to the topic of the cheerleaders?
Excuse me? I did not come on here to talk with some old dude about cheerleading.
That's exactly why you came on here.
Okay, Kelly, I'm gonna need you to grab some serious chill.
Yeah, some greasy chill.
Some greasy chill. You got me, fam. You sound just like my former cellmate.
Okay, well, that's it for today.
You know, it's uncanny. Honestly, so much like her.
Will you buy me beer?
No, but I will steal it with you.
Yay!
Welcome back to Blindsided with Kelly McDonald. Time to climb onto my soapbox.
This year, Ben Affleck stars as an autistic action hero in the movie The Accountant. He's quoted as saying, "In the end, he doesn't get the girl. I thought it was so unique and surprising. It almost seemed too good to be true." No, Ben. Disabled characters in movies rarely, if ever, get the girl. It's the stereotype that's been peddled by Hollywood for years, that characters with disabilities are great for Oscar bait, but they're asexual. Newsflash, people with disabilities like sex. They like parties and might even enjoy a drink or two. It's a note you may have heard from me before, but it's worth repeating. People with disabilities are just people. Same urges, same thoughts, but maybe some different challenges. But don't we all face different challenges? So next time you're perusing your local dating app, give an extra look to that looker in a wheelchair, or that tall, handsome blind man with a cane in his hand. You know, the guy that has his own show on AMI TV? Yeah.
And now for more Joking Aside.
Hey guys, what's up? I'd like to introduce you to my new friend, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Welcome to the cool kids table.
Hey guys. What are you guys having? Pale ales? I'll have one too. Do you want one, Larry?
Sure, kid.
Great. Be right back.
How did he know that we were drinking pale ales?
Listen, guys, I know what you're thinking, and yes, Sam is fully sighted.
Oh, man.
What? But I think that we need to be a bit more inclusive and open our group up a little bit more.
Open it up? What do you mean, open it up?
Are you saying that we only hang out with blind people?
All I'm saying is maybe we act a little bit too blind.
Not me.
Me neither.
What are your favorite musicians?
Stevie Wonder.
Bocelli?
See?
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. It's just good music.
Who are your favorite superheroes?
Daredevil.
And you can't say Daredevil.
Ah, damn it.
Every time we go on a date, it's always with someone we've never met before, and our favorite party games are all blindfolded.
I just call it folded.
What do you call sighted people?
Visually overexposed.
And whatever happened to our sighted friend Terry?
I stopped inviting him to book club because he couldn't read Braille.
And he didn't like Daredevil. I mean, who doesn't like Daredevil? You've heard those fight scenes.
And why don't sighted people come to our houses?
Because of our pet bats.
Yes, there you go, Larry.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
Hey, Sam, we're sorry.
We know you're sighted, but it doesn't make you any lesser.
You guys are idiots.
Yeah, well, that's what my pet bat always tells me.
Ooh, this is a lager. I asked for a pale ale. What are you, blind?
No, I'm just stupid.
It's time now to Ask a Blind Guy.
Mr. McDonald, it's Fiona. I have your fan tweets here.
Good, Fiona.
Our first tweet is from a woman.
Oh.
At smells like wildflowers.
Nice.
Yeah, right. I bet she smells like a garbage dump.
You don't know that.
That woman deserves to be eaten by fire.
We don't speak that way about fans of the show.
My bad. I'm sorry, Mr. McDonald. She writes, as a blind person, what is your favorite movie?
It's a bit of a trick question. Happy Gilmore's one of my favorites, and I'm sure for many of the same reason many of the sighted fans out there. I like Adam Sandler's outbursts of anger, the scenes with Bob Barker, especially when they get in that wild fight. The sounds are just great of them scrapping.
Oh, I don't like that movie, actually.
You don't?
No, because you're not in it.
Okay, well, that's all we have time for this week on Blindsided with Kelly McDonald. Tune in next week when I try to convince Fiona that I'm just a normal guy.
Never!
And now for the important people. Ha! Executive producer, Breakthrough Entertainment. Supervising producer, Leanne Brennan. Series producer and writer, Amy Blythe. Producer, Alistair Forbes. Directed by Amy Blythe and Alistair Forbes. Director of Photography, Suave Hoopa. Editor, Matthew Walsh. Integrated Described Video Consultant, Emily Harding. Produced in association with Accessible Media, Inc. Produced and distributed by Breakthrough Entertainment.
What's that smell, Sunshine?
Oh, a puke toot.
I've never loved you more.
Aw.
An AMI original production.